am the daughter of black writers. We are descended from freedom fighters who broke their chains, changed the world. They call me. Their Excellencies, the Governor General, Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen, and the Most Honorable Lady Allen, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, the Most Honorable Juliet Holness. When they come, we ask ourselves, where we can find light in this never-ending shade. The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We brave the belly of the beast. We learn, say quiet and always peace. And the norms and the notions of what just is and always just is. And yet, the dawn of fear before we know it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we weather and witness a nation wanna break up still. It just not finished yet. We, the success of them, are one country, and the time one skinny black girl will come from slave and raised by one single mother can dream of becoming prime minister, only to find herself reciting to one. And yes, we're far from polished, we're far from pristine, but that don't mean we are strive to form a union that is perfect. We are strive to forge a union with purpose. To compose a country committed to all culture, all color, all character, and the conditions of man. And so we lift with gaze, not to what stand between we, but to what stand in front we. We close the divide, because we know if we put the future first, we must first put the differences aside. We lay down our arms and reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to no man and harmony for all. Now let the globe, if nothing else, say that this is true. That even when we did not grieve, we did not grow. That even when we did not hurt, we did have hope. That even when we did tired, we tried and will forever be tied together victorious. Not because we're going to never again know defeat, but because we're going to never again sow division. The Bible tells us if we imagine that everybody go sit down under them own vine and fig tree and nobody go make them afraid. Now if we live in our own time, then victory not going to lie in the blade but in the bridges that we've made. That are the promise to glade the hill we climb. If only we dare, it's being Jamaican is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. Now we see one force that would have shatter our nation rather than share it, or would have destroy our country if it meant delaying democracy. And this effort most nearly did succeed, but while democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated. In this truth, in this faith, we trust. For while we have our eyes in the future, the history have its eyes for we. This is the era of just redemption. We fret upon it from its inception. We did never feel prepared as the ears of such a terrifying hour. But in it, we find the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So while once we did ask how we could have possibly prevailed over catastrophe, now we assert, how could catastrophe possibly prevail over we? Now we never march back to what was, but we are going to move forward to what will be a country where bruise up but whole benevolence, but bold, fierce and free. Nobody now going to turn around or interrupt with intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders may become them burden, but one thing is certain: if we put mercy with might and might with right, then love will become a legacy and change repeat them birthright. So make we leave the iron country, better than the one what them did left with every breath my bronze pounded chest. We are going to raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We are going to rise from the gold-limbed hills of the west. We're going to rise from the wind swept to the northeast where our forefathers them did realize the revolution. We are going to rise from the river-rimmed towns of the middle western parishes. We are going to rise from the sun-baked south. We are going to build back, reconcile, and recover every known nook and cranny over our nation and every corner we call our country. Our people, few people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. Now when they come, we're going to step out of the shade of flame with no fear. We're going to make the dawn bloom as we free it. For there was always light, if only we did brave enough to see it.